heard an angel singing in my ear. When you spoke my name, my destiny was clear. I was struck by a tree, my foe. 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 I was hit, I was spellbound. Never struck like that before. Come on, baby. Sound good? All right, want to give it to the sound man over there. Most important person in the room is the sound man. He pushes the talent button, so we sound good. Now, some of you may have watched me limping around. I did something to my foot, so I'm limping around right now, so I'm not my usual spry self. And I text that to my wife. She says, do you need us to come and drive you home? So excuse me while I answer this text. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. Because if I don't answer, she'll be... Done. Ladies and gentlemen, on guitar, Mr. Danny Lubitazzi. On drums, Mr. Mike Belmont. On bass, Mr. Brian Eubanks. And on guitar, Miss Lucy Kilpatrick. All right, we're gonna have some fun this afternoon. What we're doing is we're bringing some songs out of archive. You get to do a show, after a while you start doing the same music over and over and you get into a habit. So we decided to break that pattern. So tonight you're going to hear some stuff we haven't done in a while. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Now,
Tell me what it is.
over the years I've been invited to do a lot of weddings. And I've always turned down weddings because I tell them, I say, look, I'm a blues band. I'm not a wedding-friendly kind of band. I sing about things you don't want sung about at your wedding. But last year we had a couple that convinced us to do their wedding. So we're an older couple, we like blues, we like you. So we went and did their wedding. We took some songs out of the set list for the wedding. And this past April we had our second wedding. So we are now officially a wedding band. Go figure, huh? But we have all kinds of blues, covers every emotion. There's blues that make you happy, make you sad. There's some blues every once in a while to make you go, ew. This next song is not a wedding song, it's a song that make you go, ew. The title alone is enough to make you go, ew. The song is called, I Smell Another Man on You. Ew. I smell another man on you. 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 Don't wanna hear your alibis, no more of your lies. I smell another man on you. You got a lot more swish in your walk, a lot more attitude and trash talk. You're leaving early for work and coming home late. You're crying broke, but you just got paid. I smell another man on you. And that weekend in Vegas with your girlfriends, found out your girlfriends never left home. And when I went to pay the bills, I found a charge for a suit I don't own. Well, I smell another man on you. And all those sexy dresses you bought, just as pretty as they can be. There's only one big problem. You never wear those dresses for me. Well, I smell another man on you. another man on you. I smell another man on you. I smell another man on you. Don't wanna hear your alibis, no more of your lies. I smell another man on you. No, you don't want that song at your wedding, do you? No. Now, somebody mentioned to me about the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. Anybody here ever been stuck at the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel? Anybody ever been stuck at HIB2? Well, let me change that. Is anybody here that's never been stuck at the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel? Or you've never been stuck at HIB2, you must be from out of town or too young to drive. All right. Well, 2015, I was stuck at the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, 6 cars from the entrance for 2 hours. And I started writing down everything I saw happening around me. And a couple of days later, I got some friends who went in the studio and recorded the song as a joke. It was a joke, just a joke. I released it, and the next day I got calls from television stations, radio stations, newspapers around the 757 as well. I got calls from New York, California, Atlanta, Boston, and Chicago, all asking for a song for their traffic. I did one for Beltway. But right now, you know, in 2015, I got invited by the governor's office to come to the Virginia Beach to perform the song at the governor's transportation conference. Now, they say when there's a squeaky wheel, you get some grease, but when you become a pebble in the shoe, you have to take action. This song became a pebble in the shoe for everybody in Richmond, because every time there was a problem at that tunnel, somebody would send in this song, and to this day, every week, I get a text, a phone call, a text, a message, Facebook or something, from somebody that's stuck at the tunnel. So now they're building a new extension to the HIBT. Y'all see the new extension they're building over there? I did that. I'm taking 100% credit for that. And when they open up the new tunnel, I want to be there to play this song, and I want to add a new verse about the new tunnel. And I want them to paint a black hat over one of the entrances. So let's start talking that up. This song is called HRBT Blues. Get up in the morning, get dressed and ready for work. Walk out to my car and give the key a little jerk. Before I hit the highway, I say a little prayer, 'cause I never know what I'm gonna find out there. I've got the HRBT, the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel Blues. All right, let's go for the ride. Might be early morning or 12 o'clock high noon. Might be the 5:30 rush or 10 p.m. under a full moon. The sun might be shining, no sign of snowfall or rain. Why am I stuck in this traffic again? I've got the HRBT, the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel Blues. Miles of highway for cruising and driving around. Why always the tunnel where cars stop and break down? Alert signs are flashing, warn of trouble or debris. But when I finally get there, nothing to see. I've got the HRBT, the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel Blues. Play me some blues, Lucy. Play me some blues. Rubbernecking and slowing down, trying to send a text. I know that's the reason for all these rear end wrecks, orange cones and yellow jumpsuits. My gas tank is almost on E. Brake lights and blue lights ahead. And now I've got to pee. I've got the HRBT. Yes, I've got the HRBT. Well, I've got the HRBT. The Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel Blues. Can you feel my pain? I gotta tell you, I tried to find something else to end that song with, but the blues is about the truth. And that's about as true as you can get. So that's the way that song ended. Sorry. Danny, sing us a song. Sing us a pretty song. You know the one I want. You know what I want. I want a song for singing. One of the things we do is, most of what you're gonna hear tonight is gonna be original music. We are big proponents of doing our own music. Every cover song started as an unknown original. So my original songs are going to be the next cover songs, and I'm proud to say one of my cover songs is covered by a gentleman in France. We're going to sing it for you a little bit. He did a version in French, which is I'm very flattered that had happened. But Danny, you're up.
I got to thank these incredible musicians I'm playing with. They helped me do this song. If it wasn't for Bobby pushing me, I would have never recorded it. I wrote it for my granddaughter. It's called A Song for Sydney. Precious everything. Can't wait to see her grow, get up to be a strong lady. Hoping I'll be around, see her shining face when I'm old and gray. Love my baby girl, sweetest thing in my world. Whoa, whoa, I just want to see her little shining face. Stops and grabs my hand. She smiles and says, come on, play pappy. I can't wait to see her grow. I hope I'm around on her wedding day, making dance a song or two and talk about, yesterday. Love my baby girl, sweetest thing in my world. Shining face. Whoa, 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 precious everything. Can't wait to see her grow, get to be a strong lady. Hoping I'll be around, see her shining face when I'm old and gray. Love my baby girl, sweetest thing in my world. Whoa, whoa, I just wanna see her little smiling face. Whoa, 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 I wanna sing a song for you. Whoa, 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 I love my little Sydney girl. Whoa, 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 she's the greatest little joy in my world. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Isn't that a beautiful song, y'all? Beautiful song. So let me just make an announcement. We just released a new song today on Spotify. It's a song I put out just for Father's Day. It's a song I wrote in honor of my father. We're not ready to play it yet because we just got it recorded, but it just released on Spotify today. It's called Daddy, I'm Ready to Listen Now. And I'll let you, listen to it, you'll understand when you hear it. So it's called Daddy, I'm Ready to Listen Now. You can pull up on all the major streaming platforms. It's playing and started today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do another special song. Oh, let me do this. Gentlemen, we got a song that's coming up. I'm giving you a warning order right now. If you happen to be here with your lady, and you haven't danced together in a long time, slow dance, we got a song that's for you. I'm warning you right now. You're going to want to dance in the song. Your lady's going to want to dance. You're going to want to dance in the song. I'm warning you because it can be a nice, friendly drive home or a long, slow walk home. I'm looking out for you, fellas. I'm giving you a warning order now. Whatever you got to do to get ready. It's a song I wrote on the occasion of my 32nd wedding anniversary. So I'm just giving you a warning order now. Be ready, okay? But this is a song I wrote for my mother. I lost her in 2008. And it's hard song to get through sometimes. So we're going to get the sentimental stuff out the way early tonight so we can take you out with a big party on the end. But I wrote this for my mother because when I had my brother-in-law call me from Mississippi, he said, Bobby, remember this? You're going to hear your mother's voice and all the lessons she taught you when you were growing up. And for that reason, she will always be with you. And that was a wonderful message to receive. And I said, there's a song in that, and I'm going to write it. And this song is called I Hear Mama's Voice. She talks to me every day. I hear my mother's voice. She talks to me every day. Although mama's dead and gone, she still has a lot to say. Children don't like to listen, take advice or obey mama's rule. Children don't like to listen, take advice or obey mama's rule. But mama always knew best. Mama didn't raise no fool. Bobby, iron that shirt. Son, don't be late for work. Sit down and have a good meal. Never lie, never cheat, never steal. Treat people with respect. Follow the golden rule. Put your faith in God when you're down and out with the blues. I hear my mother's voice. She talks to me every day. She talks to me every day. I hear my mother's voice. She talks to me every day. Although mama's dead and gone, she still has a lot to say. A lot to say. A lot to say. Gary Libertazio on the solo, Mr. Kilpatrick on the keyboard. Get up for my bass player, my drummer back here, the rhythm section. The greatest compliment you give a drummer and a bass player is if they disappear on stage. If they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, they become invisible. You remember these guys over here. So who was the bass player? I don't know. There was a guy was a bass player? I don't know. Drummer, somebody was swinging his arms back there. But these guys are just marvelous. So give it up for them again, guys. I'll take it up a notch. This is one of those songs we put out of archives. We're up here talking about, how does that go again? Oh, I remember that song, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, Mama, what'd you say? I forgot the tip jar. Mama just reminded me. We have a tip jar for one reason. It's blues tradition. And actually, there's actually two reasons. Tip jar serves two purposes. One, it's gas money, or it's bail money. We've got Lucy with us again. It'll be bail money again. So I usually would just walk. I can't walk because of my foot. So I'm going to toss out there. Y'all know what to do. Pass it around. If you need something, put some in. If you need some, take some out. Is that fair enough? Yeah. If you like it here, show some love. All right, the song is called Hot Blues Men. Well, she's a hot blues mess in a too-tight dress. Never tries to impress the faces on the scene. Well, she's a hot blues mess, hotter than kerosene. She got sexy moves, sports a scary tattoo. I like the way she grooves, she oozes more to the Lord. Well, she's a hot blues mess, she's a woman I adore. Well, she's a hot blues mess, in a too-tight dress. Well, she's a hot blues mess, in a too-tight dress. Well, she's a hot blues mess, she's a woman I adore. She wears red hot pumps, she don't walk, she struts. She don't dance, she don't jumps, she breaks your heart. Well, she's a hot blues mess, better quit before you start. She's a hot blues mess, in a too-tight dress. Well, she's a she's a hot blues mess.
A hot blues man.
In a too-tight dress.
In a too-tight dress.
Well, she's a hot blues mess.
A hot blues man.
In a too-tight dress.
In a too-tight dress.
Well, she's a hot blues mess. She's the woman I adore. Well, she's a hot blues mess. In a too-tight dress. Well, she's a hot blues mess. In a too-tight dress. Well, she's a hot blues mess. She's the woman I adore. All right, gentlemen, this is that song. This is a great slow dance song. If you can't slow dance, reach over, hold your loved one by the hand. But I'm telling you, fellas, if you don't dance, if you can, I try. But we're coming up on our 36th wedding anniversary in September. So what I want to do is I want to take some love from my heart, and I want to share with you and speak on your behalf. Listen to the words. Put down that phone, sweetheart. Don't send another text. I'm on my way to you. Be ready for what comes next. You had some you time, and I had some me time. How about a little we time? Just you and me. Turn off the computer. Social media, not tonight. Let's snuggle up real close and hold each other tight. You had some you time, and I had some me time. How about a little we time? Just you and me. Let's not get distracted like we often do. Let's make tonight extra special, especially for you. Love is in the air. Stars twinkle in your eyes. I thank the Lord above for the gift of you in my life. Look at that sunset. Colors splash across the sky. Feel that warm, gentle breeze while we bathe in the moonlight. You had some you time, and I had some me time. How about a little we time? Just you and me. to understand. Your essence feeds my soul. You're my beginning and my end. Your spell on me is strong. Loving you is my only choice. You own my heart and soul. Can't you hear it in my voice? You know life is short and time moves so fast. Let's savor every moment. Make this feeling last. You had some you time, and I had some me time. You had some you time, and I had some me time. You had some you time, and I had some me time. How about a little we time? Just you and me.
Got a boy, Larry. I saw you back there dancing.
I saw y'all dance over across the street. We were watching y'all. We were watching you. Yeah, we were watching you. Thank y'all so much. All right. Y'all been sitting down nice all night long. It's time to shake your booties. Everybody stand up. Stand up. 7-minute stretch. Stretch. Come on. Get the kinks out. Come on. Get the kinks out. Okay, get this moving. Get this moving. Are we ready? I wear these red shoes for a reason. And even though my foot is hurting, I'm going to come down there and dance with you. Let's do this. Catch me if I fall. And don't tell my wife I did this, okay? No video right now, okay? Are y'all ready? Arms up, come on. Let's go. This will be your workout for the night. Put on your red shoes. Put on your red shoes. Put on your red shoes tonight. Put on your red shoes. Set my soul on fire. Put on your red shoes. Satisfy my desire. Put on your red shoes. Put on your red shoes tonight. Put on your red shoes. You know the ones that I like. Put on your red shoes. They make you look so hot. Woo! Put on your red shoes. Put on your red shoes tonight. I'm coming down there. they go click, click, click when you walk through the night. Got those calves, girl, and looking oh so tight. And you be out on the dance floor, you be doing it right. Put on your red shoes, you know what I need. They take away my blues and make me feel like a king. Put on your red shoes, 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 put on your red shoes tonight. Y'all didn't know y'all were going to have to sweat tonight, did you? All right, we got time for, I think, one more song. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Thank you, Smithfield Summer Concert Series, and all the folks here in Smithfield, Jim and Elaine, and everybody, all the supporting staff behind the scenes. A lot of work goes in to make this happen. And Elaine was calling me way back in November of last year about this show tonight. So they get way ahead of the curve here. So you got more great music coming from the schedules over there. Coming out and support live music. We greatly appreciate you being out. And right now, my foot does not hurt because music takes away my pain. How cool is that? But once I walk off the stage, I won't be hurting puppy. Okay, you never know what's going to happen at the Bobby Black Cat Show, and this next song is one of those songs that's going to show exactly that.
Started it all. Let me tell you, sugar, we couldn't have a ball. There's a woman right there. She looks a little blue, yeah. You look her in the eye, well, she'll know what to do. Her heart is flaming, flaming desire. Let me take you both, yeah. Tell you how, there's a blues are on fire. Blues are on fire. You know it's the truth, and they're not a liar. The blues are on fire. Come on, Bobby. King and Freddie. Yeah, baby, you still do. You were playing the blues and making up the chart. You got where we're feeling, we got where we're heart. Cause the blues are on fire. Said the blues are on fire. Know it's true, you know I'm not a liar. Blues are on fire. Look out.
BobbyBlackhead.com and find out what's going on next.
Thank you so much. You've been a great artist. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And one more special announcement on December 13th at the Ferguson Center in Newport News. I'm going to be celebrating my 70th birthday with a Bobby Blackhead birthday bash. So tickets going to go on sale for that in July. Snooze, you lose. That's all I got to say. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, sound man. Give it for the sound crew over there. Where they go? They're hiding back there somewhere. Yeah, thank you.